let's dippity do this. Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're brand new here, hi, my name's Courtney, and we are doing a series on this channel called One Brand Washdays, wherein we use 3 products from one brand to wash and style this wavy curly head of hair. My hair is fine, low porosity at the roots and medium to high porosity at the ends, as I do have some bleach that is growing out a little bit, a lot of it. More on that in other videos. In this video though, we will be focusing on the fastest and easiest way to brush style wavy hair. If you've been hanging out with me on the internet for a little bit, you will have seen this technique, but I am going to talk through it just a little bit more thoroughly in this video. So I will be showing you absolutely the fastest, quickest, easiest way to brush style your wavy curly hair. This is not a full head of brush styling. You don't need to dislocate your joints in order to be able to do this. And you style upside down for added root volume, but you could, in theory, do the same routine right side up. I just personally choose to wash and style my hair upside down over my bathtub for filming purposes / it's just easier for me, and I'll explain that more in a bit. But today, you may have noticed that we will be using the Dippity Do Girls line for this One Brand Wash Day. In this series, I am doing my very best to be as helpful as humanly possible by comparing as many brands to each other using similar format, keeping variables the same so that you can see how different products and different product lines perform on one head of hair. Make sure to check out the playlist that I have saved on this channel and see all the One Brand Wash Days that we've done so far. We're doing a new format. If you go way back on my channel, you'll see that some of the videos are a little bit different. Recently, what we've been doing is using a shampoo, a moisturizing conditioner, whether that's a deep conditioner or just a really moisturizing conditioner, and a single styler. We're skipping all leave-ins, all curl creams, all foams, mousses, and hair oils. We are keeping things simple because simplicity has been the name of my wavy curly hair game as of late. All right, now that we have all of the business out of the way, let me show you the before hair. This is what my hair looks like when I wash it, condition it, brush it out, and let it air dry product free. You may be noticing that it doesn't look very curly. You would be right, it really doesn't. It's just kind of got the odd bend and kink in it, just a little bit floofy. Also, bonus, I get super oily, greasy roots. So that is the hair type that we're dealing with. This is what my hair looks like when I don't style it. In case you have had floofy hair with the odd bend and kink in it, and you've just thought you had bad hair, spoiler alert, you do not have bad hair. You probably have some hidden waves and curls hiding underneath the frizz, waiting to be unlocked. All right, let's go unlock my waves and curls. I'll show you what I do. Alrighty guys, here we are over my tub, and I'm going to get my hair nice and soaking wet. While I'm doing that, in preparation for this wash day, I want to mention that this is kind of fun. We're doing a first impression of the Dippity Do Girls with Curls line. I've seen this all over the Instagrams kind of a long time ago, and I haven't seen anybody talking about it recently, and I'm excited to try it. This is one that's been on my list for a long time. First, I'm going in with the Dippity Do Girls with Curls Defrizz Curl Shampoo. I really like this formulation. It's really, really thick and semi-opaque. It's not perfectly creamy and it's not perfectly see-through. After a quick look through the ingredients label, I see 4, I think, really nice surfactants, one of which is sodium C14, C16 olefin sulfonate. This is a sulfate-free, 100% curly girl friendly shampoo. That sulfonate is kind of a more stripping, cleansing, powerful surfactant, which I tend to really love as somebody who is oily, greasy. This product also contains shea butter and coconut oil, and I feel like it did a really nice job at cleansing my hair. First time around, it did not completely pull all the gunk out of my hair, which is actually very normal for me. So I am going to be going in with a second cleanse. Second time around, you can see a complete difference. This product foamed and lathered beautifully, and I just pull that suds through the lengths of my hair to cleanse the lengths of my hair, never scrub the ends of my hair. That will increase the porosity of my hair, increase the damage in my hair, and make my hair harder to deal with. Alrighty, now I'm just rinsing this product out nice and thoroughly. It had a very light, clean, sweet fragrance. And once I've rinsed that out, I am grabbing the Dippity Do Girls with Curls Defrizz Curl Conditioner. Now, this conditioner is, I would say, pretty moisturizing, but it's not super, super rich. It's got a thinner consistency, and unfortunately, it's not 100% curly hair approved. It does contain dimethicone. That being said, it also contains cetyl alcohol, bihydramonium chloride, cetrimonium chloride. All of these ingredients are incredibly nourishing and lightweight ingredients that my hair tends to absolutely love. It also contains a tiny bit of hydrolyzed wheat protein, which is one of my other favorite ingredients. Honestly, I'm not too worried that this conditioner contains a silicone because the parent shampoo, the accompanying shampoo, does contain that sodium 14 C16 olefin sulfonate, and that is supposed to be strong enough to remove silicones. Once I've thoroughly finger detangled and brushed that conditioner through my hair, it's time for a quick little squish to condish. This has become a habit with me when I go to style my hair wavy curly. I feel like it reactivates my curl pattern a little bit, especially if I've stretched it out by wearing it in ponytails, which I had a bad habit of doing. This is what my curl clumps are looking like after I have done a little bit of a squish to condish. Everything is really juicy and hydrated looking. I'm quite pleased with this. Now I'm going to rinse that conditioner completely as per the instructions on the bottle. And once I've done that, here's the part of the video that you came for, the fastest, easiest brush styling routine for wavy curly hair. I'm going to grab my perfect hair care brush. You can use any wet brush at this point. I will push the hair really far away from my face, and you can see that I'm raking this along my scalp, and it's creating little parts on the top crown area of my head. This will allow me to flip my part once my hair is 100% dry, and it'll give me a really nice straight part once I'm done. Now that I have all the hair brushed away from my face, it is time for the next step. I'm going to gently brush the hair off the sides of my head. This is really directing those curl clumps to start falling in the right direction when we flip our head right side up. And one more little section, I'm going to turn my brush around and really brush the nape of my neck, the back of my head, all those hairs off. Once I've done that, it's time to repeat the process on the other side. That has taken care of all the front half of my head, but I still need to get this one section in the back of my head. This is where I add a crown section right in the middle of my head. I kind of separate out the front and back and run my brush through there. Now, once I've used my brush to do this, my curl clumps are too big. It's time to go in with a wide tooth comb and comb over the same pattern that I used with the brush. So I'm really gonna push the hair away from my face with the comb. Then I'm going to pull the hair off the side of my head, and I'm gonna get the back section of my head and repeat on the other side. And then I'm going to take that comb and run it through that crown section. This really aligns all the curl clumps, gets the curl clumps the size that I want them to be. And you can see that as I'm styling upside down, I run that comb through my hair one more time because I saw two more curl clumps that were sticking together in an odd way. Now that everything is really aligned, you can see how elongated my hair is. As a wavy haired gal, scrunching is life. So I am gonna go ahead here and really give my hair a nice scrunch. I wanna make sure that I'm not scrunching too hard and removing the water from my hair. All I'm doing here is kind of squishing and pulsing and activating that curl pattern. Once I have really taken my time doing that, making sure to scrunch every section on my head, it is time to go in with my styler. I don't like brush styling my stylers into my hair. You absolutely could do this step with a curl cream or a leave-in conditioner in your hair, or you could even apply your gel to your hair and then brush style. But I personally like to apply my gels after I have brush styled. So it's time to grab the Dippity Do Girls with Curls Defrizz Light Hold Jelly. I just like saying Dippity Do. What a cute brand name. This product is a beautiful pink color and a really fun jiggly texture. I'm just grabbing a little bit. It does contain PVP as one of the main hold ingredients, along with carbomer. I hope I'm saying that right. It also contains aloe leaf juice and hydrolyzed wheat protein. It's a pretty simple formula and I kind of love that. I did pick up all of these products at my local TJ Maxx for very affordable prices, which is quite lovely. So as you can see, I am just glazing this all over my head, not really using a smashed sort of pulling prayer hands technique. I am just gently glazing it over everywhere. And then I'm going to thoroughly scrunch my hair again. Yes, I wasn't kidding when I said scrunching is life for my wavy hair. I am gonna grab just a tiny bit more and apply it to that crown section area. I've been noticing that I've kind of been missing that spot on my head and it's been more stretched out, elongated, and frizzy once I'm done. So I'm taking my own advice and making sure that I am applying product to the troubled area, the trouble spot. All right, this is what my hair is looking like after I have applied the gel to it. This gel did not give me a lot of flash drying, but I am noticing that I see a little bit more wet frizz than normal, and my curl clumps are a little bit smaller than normal. That happens sometimes with gels that are formulated similar to the Dippity Do Girls with Curls Jelly. All right, now it's time to go plop my hair and diffuse, and I will be back to scrunch out the crunch with you guys. All right, guys, here we are. This is what the hair is looking like now that I have plopped and diffused. Lately, I have just been micro plopping my hair. I'm not doing the traditional curly girl plop where you like lay your towel out and plop your hair down into it like accordion, scrunch it up. I find that when my hair is this length, like touching my shoulders, like it needs to get to there before I can start doing the traditional plop and tying the towel on my head. It just works better if I take the towel and gently scrunch out the excess water. Then I diffuse. I start off by hover diffusing my hair for the majority of it. And once that cast has started to set, then I go in and finish off by pixie diffusing. This takes me 15-ish minutes, sometimes 20, depending on which products I use in my hair. That hits about the 90% dry mark for me. 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes gets me to 90% dry. Still just a tad bit damp when I'm done, and I let it finish air drying without diffusing all the way. If I diffuse all the way, my hair gets super duper frizzy. So that's why I do that. Also, I only have patience for about 15 to 20 minutes of diffusing. So there's that. Now that I have wandered around my house a little bit and let my hair finish air drying completely, this is what it's looking like in the cast. I'm doing air quotes because I did not get a super stiff, crunchy cast. Kind of. You can see that it's a little bit floppy, but a little bit crunchy too. This is what it's looking like before I scrunch it out. If you have ever been afraid of using hair gel in your hair because of this crispy, crunchy look, you're missing out. Gels are one of my favorite stylers. They have a whole lot of hold. They help fine hair retain moisture without weighing it down. Anyway, there's a lot of benefits to gel. I get not loving the crunchy look. I'm not loving how my hair looks like right now, but I know that I can use this next trick to fix it. It's my favorite part of wash day. It is called Scrunch Out the Crunch. Isn't that cute? I love that curly girls come up with fun, cute names for all the different things that involve styling curly hair, like plop and scrunch and scrunch out the crunch. Ooh! 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 Yes! Yes! Do we see that? This is why we scrunch out the crunch. Oh, this is pretty. What is this one doing? Why did this one not get the memo? Oh, that's funny. Every wash day, it's in a different spot. Just one random strand decides that it doesn't want to play. My hair has really started doing that since I got some highlights. It got a little bit mad at me and persnickety when I did the highlights, not gonna lie. All right, this is what the hair is looking like once I have scrunched out the crunch. It's totally different. I like how my hair is feeling right now. It's really lightweight, like really lightweight. That feels really good. I can still kind of feel this weird silicone-y feeling on my hair, and I'm pretty sure that's from the conditioner. In fact, I know it's from the conditioner because that's the only product I used today that had a silicone. Also, you may have noticed that I had my hair parted on this side while it was in the cast, and now I flipped my part and I've got all this free root volume that I didn't have to like clip my hair for. It's great. Also, check it out. Really straight part from the brush styling, and there's another straight part. I can flip my part because of that brush styling routine. All right, that is it for the brush styling part, but do not leave the video yet. You will miss the really fun part. We will be doing check-ins to see how these Dippity Do Curls products hold up. Are they worth it? These are really affordable products. Each product was $5.99. So you've got a whole wash day for roughly $18. This is super affordable depending on the tax in your area. So I'll be back on the morning of day 2 to show you how it held up overnight. But real quick, make sure you're subscribed because you're not gonna wanna miss some of these upcoming One Brand Wash Days that we have in the works, because you might just find the perfect product line for you and your hair type. I do my best in these videos to share who I think these products would work best for so that you can make informed decisions as the consumer as to which products you want to try and spend your hard-earned dollars on, because you don't want to be wasting your money on products that may or may not work for you. All right, now let's see how it held up. Good morning. Here we are on the morning of day 2 with this Dippity Do Girls with Curls One Brand Wash Day. All I did was take my hair down out of the overnight pineapple and let it settle. And I actually have one of these comb things. I believe these are actually from Lorraine Massey. It's literally the only product I like of hers, but I just kind of used it to smooth the roots. Anyway, that's all I did. There's no refresh in my hair. Let me turn around and show you how it's holding up. I have some thoughts. My hair still feels very lightweight, but this is one of those instances where my hair feels significantly drier on day 2 than it did on wash day, and I have a feeling it's gonna get progressively more and more dry feeling as the wash day progresses to day 3 and probably day 4, because I don't feel like washing my hair. I do like the definition that I'm getting in my hair still on day 2, but it is kind of fluffy, and I can tell that that definition is kind of disintegrating a bit. My roots are still very clean. That shampoo did an absolutely fantastic job, but either the conditioner wasn't moisturizing enough for my hair, conditioning enough, or I need to use a leave-in conditioner curl cream with the jelly, as I've mentioned earlier in the video. But this is by no means a bad wash day. I'm nitpicking a bit. I do think that these products would work really, really well for someone with finer hair. I do think the gel has a ton of hold. It just needs to be paired with something. And my hair still has a very nice, fresh, clean sort of fragrance that's just a little bit of sweet. I really like the fragrance of these products. I give them a 10 out of 10 on fragrance. I'm very sensitive to fragrance. I'm allergic to fragrance sometimes, not all the time, not all fragrance, but some fragrance really does get me. this fragrance I really did enjoy. So there you have it. That is it for this One Brand Wash Day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching. I hope that the more detailed look at brush styling is helpful to you. Sometimes we speed through that in these One Brand Wash Days, and sometimes it's nicer to really like slow it down and show you step by step. This video was jam-packed with a ton of info. We had a Dippity Do Girls with Curls first impressions. We had check-ins and we had detailed brush styling. Let me know in the comments down below if you liked that this video picked an aspect of the wavy curly wash day routine to really focus in on and kind of like break it down, because sometimes just speeding through it is too fast. All right, as always, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.